What about those in surgical menopause? Actually, this applies very much to you because usually surgical menopause, that just means that someone who has had their ovaries or their uterus or both taken out prior to the time when they would naturally go through menopause. So this can happen as young as your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. And so what happens is your body is actually thrown into menopause way before it was expecting to go there. And so your hormones have that rapid decline even earlier than you would have in natural menopause. And that does put you at greater risk for inflammation, for heart disease, for osteoporosis, for dementia and Alzheimer's, because there's many studies done on how estrogen affects the brain. And when women go through menopause, when they have that, their kind of hormones are kind of declining, and then boom, they drop down super fast at that menopause time. What they see is that the brain scans actually show that there's more plaques forming in the brain when women don't have as much estrogen. And that's because estrogen is required for the energy to be used by the brain. It actually helps with the energy production in the brain cells. And when estrogen drops, if there's inactivity in the brain, that's why we have brain fog. That's why we have memory issues. That's why we feel like we're going crazy. And it's also why we have hot flashes, because we have a temperature control center in the brain, and it gets, well, the wires get crossed when we don't have enough estrogen. And so estrogen is super important. And so if you've gone through surgical menopause, hopefully your doctors would have offered you hormone replacement to kind of help you through that stage. It can be so emotional. It can be very, very disruptive to your life in so many ways. And so if you weren't offered that, I apologize. And on behalf of the medical profession, you should have been offered hormone replacement therapy after that surgical menopause, but it's not too late now. So you can definitely replace those hormones and start reversing some of the negative impacts of not having hormones.